I'm going to tell you a story that got me interested in geology. I'd like to ask you guys, do you know how old the Earth is? Yes? What is it?
4.5.
Right. And nearly 90% of that is poorly known. And that's about 4 billion years of missing information. Now, here's what we do know. That for the first half of Earth's history, oxygen wasn't there. And it wasn't until recently that the deep ocean was ventilated with oxygen. And by recently, I mean in geologic terms, which is about 500 million years. So we know that oxygen wasn't a primary gas in the atmosphere. The oldest evidence for life was found off the west of Greenland to be about 3.7 billion years old. Now, the earliest oxygen-producing organism didn't occur until 3.5 billion years old, which led to the Great Oxidation Event. Now, fast forward to about 1.8 billion years ago, and this is a time period known as the Middle Proterozoic, meaning earlier life, shortly before the rise of animals, where eukaryotes, which is complex cell organisms like us, have already emerged, but their evolution was throttled. Now, why did the tempo of evolution throttle or slow down? Well, evidence from Northern Australia showed that the ocean during that time still didn't have any oxygen in it, and the oxygen in the atmosphere was very low in and of itself. The only thing that really much thrived in that ocean was bacteria that produced hydrogen sulfide, a chemical that you normally associate with rotten eggs. Now, can you imagine living in an ocean that kind of smells like rotten egg? I can imagine why eukaryotes would have a hard time surviving in this environment. On top of that, these bacteria, they don't require oxygen to breathe. They don't need it to make energy. They are called anaerobes in that case. Now, okay, so for all of the mid-Proterozoic, the Middle Proterozoic, known as the boring billion because there wasn't much activity going on there, the bacteria was the dominant players. And it wasn't until half a billion years later that eukaryotes, people like us and cells, started evolving and taking over the Earth. Thank you.